Hi, I'm Glenn from Ferrum Engineering, and this is Last Yard Inventory Tracking, or LYIT. If you or your team have ever wasted time searching for parts or found empty shelves when you need them most, you're not alone. Tracking parts once they leave the warehouse has always been a challenge, and missing or untracked inventory leads to delays, frustration, and costly downtime. Because the cost of poor tracking sees you left with lost parts and delayed repairs, increased downtime and lost productivity, unreliable inventory data with frustrated staff, and emergency stock orders with much higher cost. That's exactly why we created LYIT, a simple, fast and reliable system designed to keep your inventory organised and your team running smoothly. By using QR codes and the LYIT software, LYIT makes it easy to track, manage and record parts, ensuring you always have what you need when you need it. In this video, I'll walk you through how LYIT works and how it helps save time, prevents stockouts and simplifies inventory tracking. Let's start by looking at how the maintainer uses the system. Here we have the LYIT system set up in a hydraulic room about 1,000 metres underground. In this situation, the maintainer will enter the hydraulic room to get what they need to make a new hose. The maintainer will come to the LYIT terminal to collect the scanner and choose the fittings they need. They will need to scan the drawer of the location of the fittings that they want.
They want two, they scan twice. They take the fittings and they check the screen to make sure it's right.
If the number is correct, they scan the QR code on the screen. This action will complete the transaction and they can return the scanner back to the charging base.
And that's it. That's all they have to do for the parts tracking side of LYIT. In the back end, those parts have come off the overall stock level and have adjusted on the server.
Let's look at what's happening in the background a little closer. In this situation, those two parts that were taken have set off a chain reaction. They have come off the stock level count in the system, and this saw the stock level drop below the accepted limits. Once this happens, the system will generate an email that will be sent at 4 AM the following day. This email will be sent to whoever has been assigned the responsibility of reordering stock, whether that's your parts coordinator, supervisor, or yardie. The email will land in their inbox ready for action.
In that email, it will have everything they need to reorder, the part number, the recommended reorder quantity, because in this case it's -6, you probably want to order 100 of these, but if it was a -24, you might only want to order 10 or 15. Along with the recommended reorder quantity, there'll be a description and the current stock level that is still in the parts area at the time of the email being generated. So if it's over a period of days, you're waiting for stock to come in, you can monitor that stock as it decreases over those days.
Once the new stock has arrived, we now need to enter it into the system, and this will be the responsibility of the person adding the stock to the parts room. When stocking the parts in the storeroom, the person doing this will come to the terminal. Select the maintenance mode, select receive stock, and we'll pick up the scanner.
Scans the drawer that the parts are going to go into. In this case, he only had a bag of 2. He puts them in. He puts 2 on the screen, presses OK, and receive.
This means that the new stock has now been entered into the system and adjusted the levels in the back end.
From time to time, a stock take will have to be completed. Whoever's doing the stock take can enter the room, go over to the terminal, press maintenance, press stock take, pick up the scanner and do the stock take. In this case, we're going to start with the JIC-10 caps. So we'll scan that drawer, and on the screen there says there's 7. In fact, there's actually 8 fittings in here. So we can adjust that by pressing 8, pressing OK, pressing adjust, and then we enter back into the stock take mode and we can check that and it says 8. You can continue on. 77 fittings, you count there, yes it's 77, move on to the next one. Count them, 47, yes there's 47. count then. Oh, 157. Actually, there's 142. So we can adjust that by just typing in 142. Once they finish the stock take mode, they cancel out and enter back to the start screen. Ensure the scanner is placed back on the charging dock when not in use. If for some reason the scanner isn't around and you can't find it, there's a handy little function on the scanner charging base. You press and hold the search button and the scanner will start beeping and it'll help you find it if it's not on its charging station within the room.
And that's it. LYIT makes inventory tracking easy, right where it matters most, the last yard. That crucial final step before a job gets done, where having the right parts on hand makes all the difference. By simply scanning your parts, you're keeping the inventory accurate, reducing downtime, and making sure everything runs smoothly. Last yard inventory tracking tracks parts in real time, so they're available exactly when and where you need them, preventing downtime, avoiding emergency orders, and keeping productivity high. LYIT is quick, reliable, and a system that just works. If you have any questions or need help getting started, we're here to help, because when inventory works, so does everything else.